at Team3, we're cutting and palletizing, and our prototype design is basically the same as our final design. It's just different materials, and it's half scale. So we decreased all the dimensions, and we're going to make it out of wood and PVC instead of metal, just to lower the cost, with the exception of the table surface, which we'll make out of sheet metal, so that we can accurately test like the ability of the bricks to slide on the table surface. Yeah.
Unexpected problems and possible solutions that we might find with our apparatus would be the clay sticking to the metal tabletop and not allowing the operator to push the clay through the slicers. A way that we could alleviate this would be to use a dry lubricant, possibly graphite. You can get it in the powdered version, it's non-toxic. Another one is the clay blocks are extruded with noticeable defects. The operator would easily be able to just take the clay with defects and put it back at the front of the operation and let it go through again. No need to waste clay. And then the final one might be the pushing apparatus that we have locks up or jams. All you need to do is make sure that all your joints are always lubricated and that the operator is using the handle and pushing it like evenly across both sides.
So we're going to validate a few things with our prototype. The first thing we're going to do is slicing wires. Okay. So with the slicing wires, we are going to make sure that there's no deviation from the ideal size of the bricks. And then the next thing is the push arm. We're going to make sure that that's moving. We're going to test that with and without any forces, like connected to the table, and with and without the clay. And then the wire tensioners, we're testing to make sure that they don't loosen or decrease in tightness after a cyclic load. And the last one is the tabletop. As Dan mentioned, we need to make sure that there's no clay buildup, so we're just going to be pushing the clay in multiple directions with different forces.
Questions? Have you thought about just using like something instead of graphite, even just sprinkling it with sand or something along those lines?
We haven't thought of sand, but honestly, anything that would like help the clay slide across the metal top would work. When I was looking, like doing research about it, just graphite is something that would be used as like a dry lubricant. So really, anything that would work.
Okay. Are you under 100 days off? Oh, go ahead.
Instead of using lubricant, can you just use a surface that has a lower coefficient of friction? Something like a gelatin, which is really high density plastic, so it slides much easier.
The thing is, the clay's kind of wet still.
Okay.
So I think it would still stick.
Yeah, probably if it's anything smooth, it'll probably have some of the similar problems. It's going to be like a suction-y problem almost. But I was thinking maybe even just like waxing it or like a Teflon spray might also be a good solution. But I like the sand idea because they probably have lots of sand around.
We could just pick up off the ground and
Yeah.
throw on the table.
Yeah, exactly. Just have like a pile of kind of clean-ish sand, and then as long as there's nothing big in it, it'd be fine on the bottom of the bricks.
And in a lot of the videos we saw, like the bricks were actually fairly dry when they came out of the extruder. Like they were pretty solid, and they just slid across the middle. They had like a metal table.
Yeah, so it might not even be an issue at all, but we're going to check it out.